All right, hi guys, Louie here with a quick article from Coin Week. This is dated February 4th and entitled Why Palladium Prices Keep Going Up. And I thought this would be a good quick little article, especially if you're thinking about palladium or platinum. So let's go ahead by Everett Millman. Palladium is currently in supply deficit. This is the main reason that prices have climbed so much recently. The shortfall in palladium supply has been building for several years, of course. Demand from the automotive industry is also playing a role. As Jim Wyckoff of Kitco News observes, rising demand and limited supply are the two main elements that fuel major bull runs in any market. Palladium supply concerns continue. There are two primary sources of both platinum and palladium, South Africa and Russia. Only a few mines in North America produce the two metals, and they are more often extracted as a byproduct of nickel mining. Therefore, industrial downturn would affect nickel mining, I would think, and further restrict both platinum and palladium. Of late, manufacturers that use the platinum group metals have stepped up allocations of palladium relative to platinum, and this trend is unlikely to abate soon. Markets could experience spells of volatility going forward, though. Palladium lease rates skyrocket. Another indicator of palladium supply deficit is rapidly rising lease rates. This is how much it costs to hold palladium in a vault in London. As of the time of this writing, 1-month rates to store palladium are over 35%. The rate has spiked at times over the past 3 years. Even a lease rate of 10% is fairly elevated, so must be hard to get. There is simply not enough of the metal available to meet demand. Mining operations have also seen delays and labor strife. As a result, palladium prices have continued to hit fresh all-time highs. Palladium nearly reached $2,500 USD per ounce, making it the most expensive precious metal in history on a nominal basis. Outlook for the platinum group metals. It's tempting to say palladium may be overbought at these levels, although there could be a short-term sell-off, as seen when markets reopened following the MLK Day holiday. Such pullbacks show no sign of bucking the overall trend anytime soon. Tighter emission standards for cars, particularly in China, will continue to support demand for palladium. Platinum has lagged behind its cousin during this rally. Both metals have similar industrial uses in catalytic converters in the automotive industry. And in case you don't know, one for diesel engines and one for gas engines. The impact of higher prices has been unavoidable for car manufacturers. Eventually, automakers may consider substituting the less expensive platinum as a catalyst. Platinum prices recently nudged back above $1,000 per ounce. But of course, they would have to retool to be able to go back to platinum. Rhodium prices have also been climbing dramatically. Like other platinum group metals, rhodium is used in catalytic converters. Oh, I didn't know that. Mainly for its non-corrosion properties. This likely correlates with the rising price environment for palladium. All right, let's see. They talk about Everett a little bit here. And I believe that is the end of the story. So what are your thoughts about that? It's interesting with the turn down in the automotive manufacturing sector, of course, and turn down in China. You would think that that would have a negative effect on palladium. But if they are going to switch back to platinum, which I think they will do, of course, a catalytic converter is unavoidable. Unless you're into an electric vehicle. So I don't think they have any choice but to choose from platinum or palladium. And I would think platinum would be converted, they'd be converting operations to platinum, which could take some time. So the question is, are you a buyer of platinum? Do you think the palladium story will continue? I think some people have indicated they might even be short palladium and long platinum. So let me know if that's a strategy that you're using. But let's take a quick look at the two charts just to see where they are relatively. Right, here are the prices as of, this is the weekend of February 7th. And let's see, we have gold closing at 1570, silver at 1767, platinum 966, which I'm looking for this pullback. I'd like to buy more platinum. I think that is the moral of the story, but tell me your thoughts. Are you a platinum buyer? And palladium pullback to 2213. Looks like the industrial slowdown and potential for a worldwide recession is affecting palladium. But I'd love to see platinum come back down here to back to 900. I'd be a big buyer at that level. I think there will be a conversion in the auto industry, and I think platinum is also, you know, an alternative for gold, and certainly has not been doing that well over the last few years, but has caught a bid recently. Let's see if this gives me the chart. All right, here is the chart minus the pop-up. And let's, can we get to a longer chart? Hold on 1 second. 1 second. All right, on Kitco, here is the 5-year platinum chart, which 5 years ago was up around $1,200. Spent some time as low as 800, revisited a little under 800 3 times, and now is, as we said, in the mid 900s. Okay, so in a pretty solid range there, plus or minus for 5 years. Let's take a look at palladium. All right, here is palladium over a similar period, and we can see palladium was in around the 700 range about 5 years ago. Around 2017 started to increase. All right, 2018. I think a lot of this had to do with the scandal regarding emissions and diesel vehicles. As they started converting to palladium, as people started buying gas engines, which utilize palladium instead of platinum. And we certainly had a spike up to 1,500, and I guess we all thought it was done. But then probably supply shortages pushed it up further. As we can see, it has gone parabolic and seems to have started to edge down a little bit. Let's just look at the last month. Yeah, so there is the blow off top at 2364, and now we're back down at 2200. However, 2200, yeah, no, not much support around here. So if it does come down, it certainly looks like 2000 might be its next stop to me. So there we have platinum versus palladium, and whether you're into platinum or not, it is an interesting story. So what are your thoughts? Are you looking to buy some platinum, or are you taking the palladium ride? If we were to be looking at rhodium, I think the chart would be even more egregious. So, you know, when there is a supply shortage, anything can happen, I suppose. All right, guys, so let me know your thoughts on platinum and this article, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Louie out.